Hi guys, this is Noiser with my first initial thoughts on the Velvet Shell operators after trying them out myself. I didn't get as much playtime with them as I hoped, as they are quite popular picks and since there were a lot of connectivity issues around the release yesterday. But I wanted to get this video out to you nevertheless, so we'll just have to make do with what we've got. These are the very first rounds, and as always with first impressions, they may differ from what you think after some experience with each operator. But one thing I noticed right away was Jackal's weapons. Man, his arsenal is really something, and several of them are probably my favorite guns right now. When it comes to his gadget, he can turn on a visor that shows footprints from defenders and also let you scan them to see who they belong to and where that operator is. Blue footprints are old, red are recently made, and the greens and yellows are in between, so you can determine in what direction the defender was heading last. Warm colors are recent, cold colors are old, in other words. And you won't see footprints from defenders who have died or from Caveira's silent step. When you look at footprints, you get the options to, depending on system, press a button or key to scan it, which brings up the operator's name and the ping on their current location. You will get one static ping every 10 seconds for 30 seconds, which also will alert the defender that he or she has been spotted. As you see, there is a bar with 3 lights there, which indicates how many scans you have left, as you only get 3 per round. This gadget is something I think you have to learn how to use to make it effective, as there often is no point in running to search for the roamer in my opinion. Probably rather keep track on where you might get flanked from. It is also quite handy to use when entering a structure, so you know if someone recently has been in the vicinity to decide where to focus your push. And when it comes to Jackal's guns, I just must say his PDW is a beast in my opinion. A headshot machine with very low recoil, although a high rate of fire. Of course the damage output is low, but the control and amazing 50 rounds drum magazines really makes up for that. I have this equipped with ACOG and muzzle brake and a laser sight to be able to hip fire at most close ranges if I have to be fast. My guess is that this gun will get nerfed, but then again, it could just be me. Perhaps it's just so fun to use that I exaggerate its performance. Yeah, that is probably the case when I think about it. It is quite low damage, as I said, so you really have to go for those headshots, I suppose. And with the short shotgun as a secondary, I think you pack all the punch you need. Jackal is 2 speed, 2 armor, so in that sense he feels like a thermite, sledge, buck or similar to move around with, which I think is great. When it comes to Mira, she's actually a 1 speed, 3 armor, which again suits the bring the siege back into siege concept that the developers seem to have been focusing on lately, which I like, I must say. Not to talk about her gadget, she can deploy 2 one-way mirrors to most reinforced or breachable walls, as long as there is room for it. And it really feels fresh and exciting to be able to stand inside the objective looking out behind the safety of bulletproof glass. A good thing though is to get Bandit or Mute to use their gadgets on the wall so Hibana can't open it from a distance, as she probably will target that window the first chance she gets to even the odds. What's so cool about the window is that you can open it by smashing or shooting the canister below the window. That will make the glass shatter after a small delay, but you have to be a bit careful with this. Sure, you're able to engage the enemies outside, but they are also able to get to you, so make sure to time it well so they won't see the glass fall. As you perhaps noticed in the Jackal clips, I watched the glass for that specific reason and had plenty of time to be prepared to get an easy headshot on the defender on the other side. When it comes to Mira's setup of guns, they are not as impressive as Jackal's in my opinion, although she have the same shotgun and secondary shotgun. Sure, the Vector is really cool with its amazing 1200 rounds per minute, but I think I need a bit more practice to feel really comfortable with it. And as the shotgun is harder to use through the glass, perhaps you have to use other tactics, keeping the glass intact and having breachable walls next to it so you can wall bang attackers instead and use the window over and over to spot and then peek at the sides of the wall perhaps, or know when to rush and engage attackers on the other side of the wall. So that was it for these first impressions of Jackal and Mira. What are your thoughts? Have you been able to try them out, and do you agree or disagree with my initial thoughts? Please spill your guts by leaving a comment below, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up or down so I get some sort of feedback from as many of you as possible. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my future content. Make sure to push that bell icon next to the subscribe button as well, so you get notifications when I post. In that way, you really help me to get views as well, so that's really appreciated. I'll end the commentary now, but I'll keep the video rolling with some more Velvet Shell gameplay. I'll be back on Thursday again, and until then, I will keep being Noiser. Hej då!
Alltså, jag ser inga roamers på, så jag ser inga footprints här.
Nej, men det verkar som många var där inne. Alltså.
Must recover the diffuser.
Placing cluster charge. Charge is ready. Changing back!
Drone activated.
Shit.
The diffuser is now secured.
Jag kan planta.
Mm.
Men jag måste ha cover.
Ja, men jag vet inte, alltså.
Drone ready.
Ja, du får bara chansa nu.
Där är han.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds remaining. Diffuser is online and
Ah,
active.
de båda är här ute där jag dog.
One op 4
Man
remaining.
vet inte hur banan är upplagd.
Op 4 eliminated.